From Mobile to Indianapolis, we're here at the NFL Combine. I'm Patrick Wu alongside Phil Savage, our executive director. And Phil, another great week here for the NFL. A lot of personnel here, and of course, 95 Senior Bowlers here as well. Starting on Friday with the offensive linemen taking the drills, who stood out to you that we had in Mobile?
Well, I thought two players that continued to help themselves. One higher profile, Lyle Collins from LSU, ran sub 5'2". He's got long arms, flexibility in his knees. He's going to likely be a first-round pick. And then how about Ali Marpet, the small school phenom from Hobart College? He goes and pops a 4.98 in the 40, tested extremely well. And I think now he's gone from being completely off the radar to a late-round pick to likely being somewhere in the middle rounds now, maybe fourth or fifth round for Ali.
No longer a sleeper from Division III. Saturday, the skill position guys, quarterbacks, wide receivers, and running backs took the field. Before the Combine, you said it wasn't very important for a running back from Nebraska, Amir Abdullah, but it was pretty important for some other skill guys.
Yeah, Amir Abdullah, he tested well. He did a great job here, but the player that really continues to elevate his draft stock is David Johnson, the running back from Northern Iowa, 6'1", 224 pounds, ran right at 4.5, actually faster than Melvin Gordon, caught the ball extremely well. He had a very positive day. And then I wanted to spotlight two receivers, one that we knew would fly here in Indianapolis. That was Philip Dorsett from Miami, ran in the low 4.3s, and then Desmond Lewis, the receiver from Central Arkansas, 6'3.5", 215 pounds. He ran the mid 4.5s, but the bottom line is he caught the ball well. He's a power forward. He's a basketball player down in the red zone. He has really grabbed the attention of the NFL scouts since the Senior Bowl and now here at the Combine.
And he is a guy that you went and saw yourself in the fall to bring him to Mobile.
Yeah, we went and visited UCA during the season. Of course, they play on a purple and gray field, and he's hard to find on video, but when you saw him in person, you recognize that he had NFL potential.
To finish out the weekend on Sunday, the front seven took the field, and quite a lot of talent in that front seven.
Well, that may end up being our strongest group of position players in terms of the defensive linemen and the linebackers, because at linebacker, Stephon Anthony ran 4.56 from Clemson. I think he might be the top inside backer in this draft now. And then how about Nate Orchard? He continues to make the transition from defensive end to outside linebacker. He looked good. Carl Davis from Iowa continued to show up. He's got a lot of momentum going into the draft. And then how about Owa Adigizua? He tested extremely well. He's the most body beautiful prospect maybe in the entire Combine, and he also was recognized as a player who did quite well here.
Carl Davis, someone that we were able to catch up in the media availability, and he said his name definitely became more relevant after attending the Senior Bowl. Today closed out the Combine. It was the DBs that took the field to finish everything out. Who stood out from that group?
Yeah, the defensive backs, a couple guys I would mention to you. Duran Grant, the corner from Ohio State, 200-pound defensive back, ran 4.4 both times. He had a very solid day. Demarius Randall, native of Pensacola, he came in, he ran sub 4.4. He's a corner safety combo. People are really intrigued about his skill set. Of course, he started off as a baseball player in junior college, ended up at Arizona State, had a very good senior year, showed up at the Senior Bowl, and now here at the Combine, he's done well. And a couple of other players I would mention, Eric Rowe, the tall corner safety from Utah. He also ran in the low 4.4s, high 4.3s. He did well. And then Sinquez Golson bounced back from the growing strain that he had at the Senior Bowl. He ran low 4.4s and caught the ball extremely well. Of course, we know he has excellent ball skills. He had 10 interceptions for Ole Miss this year.
And it's not just about the on-field drills here in Indianapolis. It's a lot more interviews, and some of these guys have already gone through the interview process because it happened in Mobile. That's one thing. How else, Phil, does a week in Mobile for the Senior Bowl really prepare somebody for an event like this?
Well, the thing that I've really noticed since coming back here as the Reese Senior Bowl director the last 3 years is the fact that the players that are just showing up to Indianapolis for the Combine that did not experience the pressure that comes with participating in the Reese, they're big-eyed when they get here. The guys that have already been interviewed, the guys that have already been talked to by the media, the guys that have already been critiqued and criticized in some quarters, they walk in here. There's a lot more of a comfort level, and I heard from a good number of teams in the league that said, you know, this year, because of the work we got done in Mobile, we were able to interview other players here at the Combine. So it's a valuable resource for the clubs also.
Those are the things that stood out to Reese Senior Bowl Executive Director Phil Savage. A complete recap of the 2015 NFL Combine is coming up, so stay tuned to SeniorBowl.com.